it's the Nivs here. We've got another episode of Doctor Who tonight. Oh, it's called Oxygen. Before we carry on, if you don't mind, if you'd like this video, can you just please hit that like button, the big thumbs up at the bottom, and please subscribe, if you don't mind. Got a couple of shout outs to do, but I'm going to do that in a bit. Let's just get on with this episode first, which 10-15 minutes of it was a complete and utter rip-off of Star Trek First Contact. Oh my god, yeah it was. If you've never seen Star Trek First Contact, it stars Patrick Stewart or Professor X, whichever you want to say. And basically, it's the whole film is practically the first 10 minutes of this episode, Oxygen. So basically, if you look at these creatures here, you're more or less, if you're watching First Contact, looking at these creatures here. They're pretty much identical. These are called the Borg. The Borg. Now, I'm guessing, don't get me wrong, bloody dogs are barking for some reason. Anyway, don't get me wrong, because of the opening few seconds of the episode, Space, the Final Frontier, I'm guessing it is some kind of homage, if you like, to Star Trek. But if in my opinion, you got to write an original story. You don't go just like ripping off other episodes, other franchises, if you know what I mean. It's alright to do a reference to them every now and again, but completely just sort of practically ripping off a movie just to fill one episode. I mean, they can do better, but that's my opinion. So basically, the Doctor's going, well, come on then, Bill, where you want to go, my old mate, my old chum, my old China tea? Where do you want to go, cocker? He never actually said that. Well, I don't think he did. Anyway, but basically he said, come on, space is like camping, where do you want to go? And Bill's like, we'll go here. And the Doctor's like, well, we could, but I'd rather go here, the big red spot. Yeah. So we meet what we think are zombies, and basically they're sort of not, are they? They're just, it's the suits. Watch them suits! Anyway, basically, you've got so many breaths, and you got to use them wisely. Because if not, you turn in one of them guys, one of them zombie type of guys. I don't know about you, but we've got a little bit of Star Trek First Contact, which I mentioned earlier. But please give your opinion. But haven't we got a little bit of David Tennant's episode 42, I think it was called, going on here? That's what I'm thinking, space station, TARDIS sort of getting locked in at the other end. Oh, we've got some survivors on a space station, blah, blah, blah. As you can tell, it's not one of my favourites so far. Anyway, got something to tell you. Stop being racist. Bluehead. I mean, yeah, granted it wasn't my favourite, but there were a few good things as in the episode. It was really atmospheric. I mean, the atmosphere of the episode was actually good. It made you feel like you was in the episode. And there's a few like good moments, and good special effect moments of Bill being exposed to the vacuum of space, like in this picture. Well, that was a coincidence. But, so it wasn't all that bad, really. And now introducing a new segment, which I like to call 101 Bill's Sexfaces. Basically, throughout the course of the season, we're going to experience Sexfaces pulled by Bill. And this is number 1. If you're ready, please.
Come on.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make.
So, oh my god, the Doctor's blind. The Doctor's blind, but how did Bill find him? Oh, right, cheers. Thanks for that. Anyway, but basically he's blind, he's got no Sonic, he's got no TARDIS, and the Doctor, let's just say he's pretty peeved, without swearing. Yes, because I would have said another word. Anyway, let's crack on with this. So yeah, he's pretty alone and no eyes. So in an interesting twist of events, Bill gets turned into one of the zombie type of dead crew members. Did I expect it? Yeah, I did, because I saw last week's trailer. Anyway, the Doctor's got a couple of ideas, and he does really quite well actually trying to figure out everything and sorting stuff out while he's blind. The rest of the crew are pretty annoyed with his ideas, but in the end they warm to him, so that's good. I like the supporting cast members in this episode. They didn't have a lot to do, but they were an integral part of the plot, which was pretty good going, to be honest. And Peter Capaldi, even though the episode wasn't as bad, this is probably the weakest one of the lot. I think this is Capaldi's best performance. In my opinion, anyway, this was Capaldi's best episode. He was ridiculous, stupid, genius, fantastic. He was a doctor. I think this has opened my eyes properly to how much of a good doctor he is, because in this episode, even though the episode was poor, like I say, I think this is Capaldi's good one. So I'm guessing we're going up to the end now, aren't we, really? So obviously we know what happens towards the end. We've got Bill and the rest of the undead. Can I say undead, or is that racist against dead people? Bill's alive, hooray, we all know. But there's a couple of things. The Doctor's still blind, but obviously with some miraculous doctor work from Nardole, the Doctor's eyesight gets restored. Anyway, we get back. The Doctor's got a yo-yo. Why he's got a yo-yo? Because yo-yos are cool. Got his old Sonic shades on. And do you know what? Part of me thought we got rid of those blasted things. Nardole. Now, he was quite forceful. I've seen Matt Lucas in a few things. This is the first time I've actually ever seen him probably get angry. But we know why. Whatever's in the vault, he's going to be coming out soon, but the Doctor's still blind. So what are we going to do? I may have to watch this again, but I'm not sure about this episode, which is why I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. The Doctor himself, I thought, was the Doctor in this episode. Like I said earlier, Peter Capaldi, it was one of his good performances, probably one of his best as the Doctor. It's a Doctor that I remember. The episodes just seemed a little bit ripped off from Star Trek, and I wanted it to be a bit more original than it actually was. It was quite predictable what was going on, to be honest. Right, I'm off now, guys. So thank you very, very much for watching. Please don't forget, even if you just like this video, just stick your thumbs up for it. Let's see if I can get a few likes for a change. Please also share this video on Twitter, Facebook, whatever your mode of internet usage may be. God, I can't talk. And just subscribe. Like I said last time, one view equals to me another video for next week. One like, another new video for next week. We got ourselves a teaser. We got a bit of Missy at the end. The Doctor's still blind. So what's going to happen? Hopefully it's a little bit better than the episode that I've just watched. So until next time, goodbye everybody, and thanks again.